Okay. There we go. That was pretty amazing. It looks like we lost Legion. So there's another member of our Mass Effect 2 squad that is fallen, but he sacrificed himself to save pretty much all of the Geth, and I know that we could definitely use them. And if you actually take a look at it, we are 100%, it looks like, as far as our war assets go. Total military strength is 5,536. So I'd say that's pretty good. Of course, you know, this crap here is bad, but that's only because I only played the multiplayer one day, and it goes down the further you have since you've last played it. So, but I think I want to get it back to 100% right before we go into the final mission. That way we can be ready for it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go around and talk to a few people while we're on here, and then we're going to head to the Citadel because that is our next priority mission. So,
damn, I could really use something to shoot right now. Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion. Before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd sent any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
It's easy enough to do later. I've got a good lead, and I know how to finish. I just need the right body.
Oh, geesh. Oh, I don't know what to do here. So we can obviously ask Jessica Chobot to stay the night. Most likely, I think she would say no, because it seems like it's still too early in the game for someone to sleep over, but you could have sex with Jack, like, as soon as you met her, so... Damn it. I know, but I'm keeping myself nice and clean for Ashley. You know, and if there's anybody that I'm going to get in a cat fight with, it's going to be Miranda, not her. You know, who knows? Maybe in the Renegade playthrough that I want to do, I will just try to keep them all flirting and see which one I can get, or see how that pans out. But for right now, she should go.
Don't let me keep you.
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And I still do not like what she is wearing. I don't know why she is wearing that. Okay. So let's take out our private terminal here and see if we have any messages. Which we do. Okay, so yeah, we already talked to her. Progress report. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we have a chance to get with Ashley when we get on the Citadel. And that is what we're going to do. We're going to the Citadel because we have a priority mission at the Citadel, plus a bunch of missions to kind of close out at the Citadel, because I've done a lot of exploring offline, and there's a lot of missions to complete and a lot of things to do at the Citadel. So that's our next spot for this Mass Effect 3 playthrough from yours truly, CenterStrain01. Hope you all enjoyed, and let's keep it going.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Okay, well here we are back at the Citadel. Mass Effect 3 playthrough. This is CenterStrain01. First thing we're going to do over here is we're going to go and talk to Ashley and see what she has planned for us. Maybe a nice night on the town. I could use a little downtime. You know, I've got all these other women around me that, you know, I need to get my mind off of. And I think Ashley is, Ashley's what I want to do. Or should I say who I want to, you know, talk to.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from.
Okay, Ashley is holding an imaginary cup of something, so yeah, let's talk to her.
This is a nice spot, Ash.
Yeah. All the shuttles zipping around remind me of when my dad would get ready to ship out. My mom would bundle us all up, buy us ice cream, and cart us out to the shipyard to watch his transport depart. I still have to resist waving every time a big Alliance ship flies by.
You should bring Sarah up here.
I will, when she's ready. She'll like the quiet. She wasn't the loud tomboy crashing around like I was.
Sounds like you were a handful.
Maybe. My dad got me. Shame you never met him. He would have liked you.
You think so?
Career military man? Yeah. Yeah, he would have invited you over, cooked you something on the grill, and talked your ear off.
Ever think about what life would have been like outside the Alliance?
Oh, sure. Tried to rebel against the whole military family thing when I was growing up. When my dad and I got into it, I'd threaten to run away with the next guy that came along.
Really?
He'd laugh and say, "Good, I'll pack your damn bags myself." That tended to deflate me pretty quick. He knew I'd never stray far from the family. They're everything to me.
That sounds great, Ash. But right now, I can't focus on anything but you.
Well now, those big, powerful Citadel arms giving you ideas, Commander?
Maybe.
Then maybe I have something to ask you.
What?
Well, we had something before. A long time ago. Something important. You've seen me at my worst. Totally embarrassing. You were there for me when my baby sister was suffering. I've held a gun in you, Shepard. I'm just saying, we've been through a lot. I have to know. Are we going somewhere?
I want more, Ash. I can't see myself with anyone else.
That's good. I'd hate to have to punch out whichever table dancing tart is throwing herself at you this time.
Such a romantic.
You love it. Now
Remind me.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah! All right. Finally, let's read this achievement and let's bask in our glory. We have rekindled a romantic relationship with the great Ashley Williams. Hopefully that is not our sex scene. Hopefully there's some, nice, awesome, long 30-minute bound chicka bow wow thing going on a little bit later on in the game. But right now, as you can see, we have unlocked 30 of 52 so far, so that's actually quite a bit. Awesome stuff.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Okay, here we are, and we are at the embassies. We're actually going to start our next priority mission. However, before we do, we're going to see what else we can do before we start that. So we've got a couple people to talk to. We got an Asari counselor at number 2, and a diplomat, and of course the Asari war strategist in the embassies. So let's go to number 4 first, the diplomat and Asari war strategist.
As the Asari Alliance military is facing...
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you.
Okay, who else do I have to talk to at 4? A diplomat.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
You said it was impossible.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with BI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Takuna burns.
Okay, so it looks like we just got a new mission, and let's go ahead and check out the journal. And let's see what... As you can see, let's go down this whole list of what we've done. We have done so much. Look at all this. We have done a shitload of stuff. And this is still how much left we have to do. And new things are, of course, opening up every day. And this is, we're about ready to do the priority of the Citadel mission here in just a second. There's still all this other stuff that we need to actually finish out. So, but for right now, we're going to continue on. First things first is we're going to head into our Spectre's office right before we go talk to the counselor.
Spectre status recognized.
I just want to see what's available to us, if we have anything.
This time on the colony of Calliston. The dome covering the city of Sinu was sabotaged, causing an untold number of residents to be suffocated. Disruption to Element Zero mining on Calliston is driving prices up throughout the Traverse. From across the Milky Way, this is the Alliance News Network.
All right. I like being able to make decisions like that. It's pretty cool. All right, nothing much here. Sweet, we got Alliance 3rd Fleet. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on with this main story for Mass Effect 3. And let's do it.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Okay, so we now have our mission for Priority Thessia. And that is going to do it for the Citadel. And the next thing we're going to do is actually that little kind of mission that we got up with this, whatever his name is, Elcor guy. And then we're going to continue on and go on to Thessia. So let's do it.